Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I already discussed about that things with you, how can read all that data and get all the data from your database table. And also if you want to add some of the selective data field, like there is a name, age and city. Okay, so how can show all that selected data field, and also how can working with the black method. So now I want to do, like if you go to our database table, like there is a 3 row. Okay, so for now I only want to display that first data. Okay, so if you want to display this type of things, then how can do that work? For doing this, like here I want to do another things, like here, and later I just put that things as a note. Okay, and now on particular disposition, first of all I take one of the variable as a single. Okay, like I just take one of the variable as a single, and here we have to define the DB, because that is actually the create connection with your database. And also here I have to define our table. So here I just define the table name. So our table name is the employee. So now I just paste that employee on particular disposition. And here there is one of the command as a fast. Okay, so only I want to show the first all that our row. So now I have to do, that is actually our helper function. So first of all, here you have to pass that variable for the print. So he will actually print this specific variable. So now let's check this out. If you click on the save all, and now if you refresh that our query page, like I just refresh it, now here you can see he only showing our first data. So here our first data ID is a 1, that is all Kazi. Okay, so now here you can see this Kazi Gmail. So only he displayed the first data on particular disposition. So I hope you can well understand about it, how the query actually work on here. And now if you want to show that all that your field with the order by, okay, so how can do that work? So that's also pretty much important, one of the query. For doing this, like here I just put that as a note. Okay, so I just put that things as a note on here, and now I create another one, like here I just take one of the another variable as a order, and now I have to define that table. So I just copy it. Okay, our table name. So here I just define that our table name on particular disposition, and then here you have to define one of the method as order by. Okay, so here I just define that order by, and then you have to define that order by which field. Like here, first of all, I want to define that things with this ID. So here I just define that ID field, and I also want to show as a descending order. So right now I just define as a DESC. Okay, that means it should be displayed as a descending order. And here you have to print that order variable. So right now I just define it. I hope you can well understand about it. Like I just click on the save all, and if you now refresh that page, so here if you refresh it, like here actually showing all that things. Okay, maybe I did something wrong in our query. So here there is our table, there's order by ID, descending order. Oh, here you have to actually get all the data. Okay, so for now here I just defining get all the data. Then all the data you will be actually synchronized, showing with the order by, and it should be displayed that all order by the descending order. Now I just click on the save all. Okay, so here I now refresh that page. Now you can see there is a 3 data. So here there is a order by, like there is a 3 data. Like here there is a ID 3. That means here I defining that things will be visible with the descending order. That means the last two will be show as a fast. So for the reason the 3 ID is now fast, and then the 2 ID, and then the 1 ID. So now I hope you can well understand about it. So now it's all that data is now visible as a descending order. And now also if you want to put some of the limit, like right now they have the 3 data. Okay, that means 3 table data, that is 3 row. So all the row data is now visible on here, right? So if you want to add some of the limitations, like here I only show the 2 data. That means 2 table row data I want to visible. So if you want to put some of the limit, then how can do that work? For doing this, like here I just copy it. Okay, I just copy it and I just paste it and make the things as a note, and into this position I just put one of the variable as a limit, and then here there is our database table and order by. I also want to add the things with the order by, and here I only want to add another function. Like here I just add another function as a limit. Okay, and how many row you want to display? Right now I only display the 2 row. and then he will get total from here. There is a 2 row will be visible. So now let's check this out. Like here you have to print it. So here I print our limit on particular disposition, and now click on the save all, and here there was the 3. For right now I just refresh it. Now you can see it's selected as a 2. So only 2 data is now visible on here. And if you put that things as a 1, and now if you click on the save all, and if you now refresh it, now you can see it's now showing only 1 data. So I hope you can well understand about it. So for now that is actually pretty much basic, but if you know that basic, when I actually work with our project, then it's will be very much interactive. Okay, so for the reasons I actually sharing all that basic things, all the basic query with you. And now if you want to count total database row, like how many row they have in your database table. Okay, so if you want to actually count it, like they have also another function for this one. Like here if you go to these positions, like here I just defining as one of the variables a count. Okay, and here right now we don't need this, so better I just remove it. I just remove all the things from here, and now there is another method as a count. So here I just define that count, and now I just print that count on particular disposition. Now if you click on the save all, so right now they have actually 3, so it should be visible as a 3. Now click on the refresh. Now we see it's now counting as a 3 number of record. So I hope you can well understand about it. So that's how you can actually display your all that count. That means how many display your count. And now here, if you want to do that things, like if you go to the database, and now here I want to display that salary field, like second top salary should be visible. Okay. And here second top salary actually the 20,000, and that is actually the Ariyan. So here if you want to display this type of one of the query, then how can do that work? For doing this, like I just copy it. Okay, I just copy it, and here I paste it. For now I just take one of the variable as a offset. Okay, and into this position that is our database table, and order by we have to define our field name. So which field I want to actually compare, like that is actually salary. So better I just go to the structure, and that is our field name. So I just copy our field name from here, and into this position I just define that salary on here. Okay, and it should be as a display as a descending order, and into this position I just defining as an offset. And offset is means that which maximum salary you want to set. Like for that 0 it actually will be the first highest salary. That means that will be our first highest salary is on here as a 30,000, and I just want to display the second highest salary. That means this portion, that means this to 20,000. So for the second I have to define as a 1. Okay, so 0 will be the first and 1 will be the second. So here I just define that second, and into this position I also want to put that limit. Like here I want to put that limit for it will be display as a only 1 data. Like here I just copy it, and into this position I just defining it on here. Okay, so he'll be displayed that only 1 data, and here there is a get. So now let's check this out. I just click on, and now we have to actually print that variable. So here I just print it. Now if you click on the save all, and if you now refresh it, like here I just refresh that page. So now that is off. I can see I actually putting some spelling mistake. That should the offset. Here I define that variable. So that's actually the offset, and then the just putting that 1, and the limit putting the 1. Okay, then get, and I just print it. So now let's check this out. I just click on the save all, and now if I refresh that page, now you see it's now showing as only 1, because of here I defined that limit as a 1, and also I just defined that offset will be the 1. That means the second highest salary will be visible. So now here if you go to this position, now you can see it's now showing as the Ariyan. So 20,000 actually our second top salary. So I hope you can well understand about it. And if you want to show that fast highest salary, then you have to just put that things as a 0. So now I just click on the save all, and if you now refresh it, now here go to these positions. Now here you can see it's now showing as a salary 30,000. So now there is a name as a Jack. So that is our top salary, and that is our second top salary. Okay, so for now I just set that things as a 0. That means the top salary will be visible on here. So I hope you can well understand about it, that query. And now also if you want to do that work, like if you want to display that minimum salary and the maximum salary, okay, so that field result, if you want to display it, then how can do it? Like right now I just put that things as a comments, okay, so I don't need this. So into this position I just copy it, okay, I just copy one things from here. And now into this area, first of all I just take one of the variable, I just take name it as a mean. So right now I just want to show that minimum amount of the salary, like there is a minimum amount as a salary as a 10,000. So now here I just defined our table name, and here you have to define the mean, okay, and mean our field name. So which field? So that is our, I just want to display that he will be calculated from this field, that means the salary field. So here I just define that our field name, so our field name is the salary. So for now I just define the salary, okay. So now we have to do, we have to print it. So here I just print our mean variable. Now click on the save all, and if you now refresh it, go to here, click on the refresh. Now we see it's now display the minimum amount of the salary, okay. And also if you want to display that maximum amount of the salary, like here you have to write down as a max. And now if you click on the save all, and if you now refresh that page again, now you see it's now showing as a maximum amount of the salary. So it's pretty much interactive. All that query is actually all the basic as I told you, but it will be very much interactive because we will use all the things in our project. Then I hope it will be very much clear to you. So for now here, all that query which is related, which is very much basic, like they have a lot of the query. So which things is essential, I just want to share all that experiences with you. So I will continue this process. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.